Good morning. How everybody's doing today? This is Clarence T. Brown coming to you from a home office to talk about limited liability corporation. It's about 6:08 in the morning. I got my son. You may hear him in the background. Got him doing his thing early in the morning as well. He's over there practicing piano, giving me a little music to operate by. Well, I've been up since about 4:30 this morning, and as I mentioned last night, I have opportunity to exercise now when my son goes to football practice in the evening time. So I don't have to worry about exercising. Got up this morning, did my devotional, and went straight to the computer and started doing some stuff on the computer. What I did today was I actually reached out to my social media network. I actually found some teachers or a group of teachers on one of my sites, and I actually sent out personalized emails to all of them, soliciting their assistance in finding some contact people, or if they are the contact person, to kind of help me along with what I'm trying to accomplish in the school systems. Again, this is building that pipeline. It's probably going to be about 4 or 5 months out, but it's still building that pipeline. And that was a part of some research that I didn't have to do because the networking site had already pulled together teachers in one location. Now, I won't claim to be a master at social networking at all because I am not, but I do have people I'm going to put a plug in for that can help you out if you're looking for someone in the social networking area. I have TC Coleman out of New Jersey and Lethea Owens out of St. Louis, Missouri. Those are your mavens when it comes to social networking, but I kind of listen to them and try to get a couple of tips, and I pulled together some people off of those sites and sent my information out to. Again, I am actually just raring to go because yesterday was a great day. I was able to align myself at work with what I'm trying to do on my personal vacation, and so I was more productive at work as well as being more productive on my vacation. So today I'm still aligning myself and making sure that when I get to work, I'm giving my all and putting in everything that I have there, but at the same time, I'm garnering that information it's actually a residual information that you get just by virtue of being there and doing what you're paid to do. And so I have myself in what I would think is perfect alignment right now to gather that information as I sit down and do what my vocation requires of me. I still am really enjoying coming to you early in the morning. I hope it's helping you. It's really helping me getting my thoughts together, getting them out there, getting in front of you, trying to prove to myself and to you, the public, that the Volvo shift, making your vacation your vocation, does work. And if you're kind of catching up late and you don't quite understand what the vocation vacation mix is, let me explain it to you really fast. Um, we all are created for a purpose, and that purpose we like to do and we do it well. And things that we tend to like to do and do well, we kind of do on our vacation, but we rarely look to be employed in those areas because we don't seem to think that they will pay us enough money to sustain ourselves. And so we go looking for a vocation, and our vocation is operates totally separate from our real life, from that life that we were purposed to do. And so what I like to say is, if you look at that vacation, that thing that you like to do and that thing you do well, the Bible says that your gifts will make room for you. And so those gifts will actually come together to form something that is life sustaining, that's self sustaining. And so what you do is, if you sit down and you figure out what is that thing that if I could do it, I would do it for free, and you kind of craft it in such a way that it becomes an industry for you, that would be your vacation. And it's the perfect scenario, but it doesn't produce any income. And so your vocation, which produces all your income, sits on one side, and your vacation, that thing you'd love to do so much that you do it for free, sits on the other side. And so what I'm trying to help you to see is how to take the one and the other and shift them so that you'd always be working in your purpose, always doing what you were designed to do. And so what you have to do is you have to actually go and work your vocation, because that's what they hired you to do. And I'm an advocate of doing what you're hired to do. I can't underscore that enough. But you have to work your vocation. But to me, it is a matter of life and death to get into your vacation. Because if you don't, you'll be drained every day that you go somewhere that you're not purposed to be. I mean, for a while you can do anything for a while, and I normally give myself a 3 year window. You can work somewhere and you can align yourself so that you can pick up some skill sets and things and mature yourself while you're there. But I think you need to be gradually moving toward the thing that you was purposed to do, because if you don't, then I think you begin to die. I always feel if you're not growing, you're dying. And so that's where I'm on a vacation part. And so the way I like to think of it, if you can see the vacation on one side and the vocation on the other, if you start out putting 100% of your effort into your vacation and working in your vocation, and working your vacation as a part-time job, as a part-time entity outside of your normal work hours, what you'll see is you'll start generating revenue from your vacation. Now, since your vacation, you do it for free, you don't spend the revenue. You bank the revenue. And so you just continue to work that plan and you bank the revenue as a part-time opportunity, and you work your vocation and you continue to meet your needs with your vocation. Well, eventually you'll have a bank build up on the vacation side. And so what you can actually start doing is you can actually start scaling back on the vocation side. And so you're working your vacation, you're making the income, generating revenue, and you're banking it. You have your vocation, what you're doing, and you're giving your all. You have yourself properly aligned, and in your proper alignment, you're actually excelling on your vocation, but you're also building a skill for your vacation. And then what happens is you can gradually start making that shift. Maybe you ask your employer, say, you know what, I'm looking at some and going to some other areas. I want to move back to 3/4 of the time. And then if that's applicable, then they'll allow you to move back 3/4 of the time. And then you can actually pick up your vacation about 1/4% of the time as a revenue generating entity. And then eventually you want to go half and half, and you want to go part time on your vocation and part time on your vacation. Again, both generating revenue. And then eventually you want to take your vocation to 1/4 of a time and your vacation at 3/4 of a time. And so now you're doing most of your time spending doing what you love to do. And then gradually you'll just walk away from that vocation altogether and do your vacation full time, thereby living your life according to the purpose for which you're created. In that place, you're in your hot spot. You're automatically doing well because you were created to do this thing. You're always enjoying yourself. You're happy. You have that perfect work-life balance because you don't mind sharing with your family because what you're doing is automatic. So that's Clarence T. Brown talking about.com. Just wanted to come to you, share my morning with you, but also let you know what that Vavo shift is all about. So you can reach out to me on the web at www.talkingabout.com, or you can email me at clarencetbrown@talkingabout.com, or you can call me at 703-563-9161. Clarence T. Brown, Talking About Limited Liability Corporation. Have a great morning. I'll see you this evening.